Hey everyone! I just finished my birthday run. Tomorrow's my 30th birthday. Ooh, ooh. I felt really inspired to share what my experience was and everything that I learned with you guys. So I just figured that's what we were going to make this week's video about. So tomorrow I turn 30, which is awesome, and I'm really excited about it. And I had decided kind of to throw into my training 30 for 30, 30 miles for 30th birthday. And I went out there today, and I got a lot of feedback about what I'm doing in my training that is ineffective. And the reason why I'm feeling really inspired to talk to you guys is I have a tendency, and I know a lot of other people do this too, to go into this place of self beat up. I didn't finish my 30-mile run. I haven't been putting in my workouts. I failed on my this. I failed on that. And in reality, today was a great learning experience. I learned so much while I was out there. I learned that I've been inconsistent with my workouts. I've been inconsistent with the intensity of my workouts. I have been coasting by knowing that had this been a race, I would have gotten 30 miles done. But because it's not the goal, the big goal, or even the little goal. You know, I have these races coming up in the summer and the fall, and this was just kind of a fun thing to do. I know, running 30 miles for fun. I'm a little crazy. But that because this was just a whatever, I glossed over it. I didn't put in the time. I didn't mentally prepare. I didn't ask for the support I needed. I was out there running by myself. I didn't ask any friends saying, hey, these are the times I'm running. Can you definitely be there? I like sort of threw it out there, but I didn't get the support I needed. I didn't take it seriously. And I can go out there and I can beat myself up for not completing my 30 miles. Or I can learn and I can be smart and I can go, okay, this isn't the goal. Don't push yourself to the breaking point so that you're injured and you can't do the races that are the goal. And also, what can you learn from this? What can I learn from this? What can I change moving forward? What do I see that isn't working? And then I get to see, okay, I haven't been consistent, and that's not good and that's not bad. It's just fact. I haven't been consistent. I haven't mentally really wrapped my head around certain things. Other things I'm so there, you know, and I learned all these different things that I've been choosing that haven't worked for today, that didn't work for this goal. And that's okay. And it's not about good or bad. It's not about self beat up. It's about effective versus ineffective. And I've been making a lot of ineffective choices lately, and I got to see that today, and I got to learn that. And I can look at today as a failure. I can look at today as like I failed at running 30 miles, or I can look at today as a success because I learned what I'm choosing that's not working and not aligning with the goals that I have for myself. And so I felt like I wanted to share this with you guys because I know so many of us really put a lot of negative and positive connotations on everything that we do and on success and failure, when in reality we choose whether something's positive or negative, and we choose the mindset that we have going into it. So now I get to think, okay, what do I get to do differently? Who do I get to be so that when I do say I'm running 30 miles, I do those 30 miles? Because next year, on my 31st birthday, you'll be, pardon my French, you'll be sure as shit that I'm probably going to actually have to run 30 miles. It won't be, oh, this will be fun, I'll do 31 for my 31st. Like, that'll be the training. That'll be mandatory. That will be in order for me to hit my goal, my big goal of the triple brutal, this triple Ironman distance triathlon. That will be something that I will need to do. And I will need to get the support, and I will need to be consistent with my training, and I will need to be consistent with my nutrition, and I will need to be doing all these things that I see firsthand today I haven't been doing. Apparently, when someone calls you while you're filming on your phone, it shuts off. So we're just gonna have like a really weird splice of putting that together. But what I was saying is that every day is an opportunity to learn. Every day you can grow and you can shift and you can examine what's working in your life and what isn't working in your life. And it doesn't need to be positive or negative. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity to learn something and to choose something different if what you've learned is that what you're doing isn't working. And if you're doing something that isn't working, you don't need to beat yourself up about it. Just make a different choice. Make a different choice. You know, whether it's not eating ice cream or getting into the gym every day or being consistent with your workouts, being consistent with the food you eat, entering every morning with a joyful attitude. Whatever it is, you get to choose what you want to be that day, what you want for yourself. And if you find that when you get to your goal or when you get to a point of feedback that what you're doing hasn't been working, then look at what you've been doing and think of ways that you can shift so that what you're doing does align with the goals that you have. So that's what I felt inspired to share with you guys. It's not about self-beat up. It's not about good or bad. It's just effective and ineffective. And is what you're doing leading you closer to what you want and what your desires are and what your goals are? Or is what you're doing detracting from that? It's just something to think about. So have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you all soon. Thanks, guys.